Wow, everybody looking good. Hello and welcome back to Actually Let's Talk About It with me, your host Lily, and today, it's gonna be another catching up with ATEEZ video, but this time it's on all the Halloween performances that I could find. So there's just 4 that I found, okay? And I think 3 of them are from ATEEZ's actual YouTube channel, and then one of them is from Mnet K-pop, and it was actually at the suggestion of a commenter on one of my video reactions by the name of TPTW. Shout out to you, okay? Because they were like, they have Halloween performances. Help me, where's my mind at? Anyway, they have Halloween performances, and I was like, okay, and I love me a good Halloween performance. Okay, I'm not too much into Halloween. I really like me some scary movies though. Some murder mysteries, I'm always down. Have been reading them since I was like in middle school, and I probably shouldn't have, okay? But my favorite authors was James Patterson and Lisa Gardner, and they was the murder mysteries, and Stephen King. That man, the way that man writes, I'm like, oh, I was on the edge of my seat. Okay? I was reading Dr. Sleep in my high school years, and that's a book I kept revisiting because I'm like, every time I'm like, oh, I should have caught that sooner. But yeah, so I really love me the horror murder mystery genre era. Okay, so Halloween is really something for me. Plus, it's a good time to dress up a little bit. I don't really do that too much because we did grow up Christian, so there was all that extra going on. Like it was like, oh, you can't do that too much, and I was like, okay. They were like, we can't be having you do all that because if you grew up Christian, you know that sometimes certain Christian people got a certain viewpoint of Halloween. But thank goodness the family has grown out of that viewpoint. And I'm like, here we are. But yes, so we're going to get into ATEEZ Halloween performances because I've heard a lot about the Black Cat Nero performance. Nero. And they said the original song is by Turbo. I do not know who that is, and I'm not going to pretend like I do, but I do know it's a cover. So I'm like, I'm not going to pretend like I know who that is, but I do know it's a duo, and apparently one of the men in the duo is in this video by the name of Kim Jong-gu. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing his name correctly, because I do know that he the Running Man. Okay, so I'm like, I know that man. I recognize him. So I'm like, we're gonna see what's gonna happen here, because I did not know he was in a group or that he sung. I just know him from Running Man. I'm like, I should have known that people probably were into something else before they got on Running Man. I just was not making the dots. The dots were not connecting for me. But we're going to get straight into it because I have been rambling for a minute. So we're going to do our patron shout out. So the first patron shout out does go out to Genoviva. The second patron shout out does go out to Audrine. The third patron shout out does go out to Avery. And then the fourth and final patron shout out does go out to Clover Me. And I want to thank you all so much for your support on the Patreon. It really does mean the world to me. And also a big shout out to the subscribers on the YouTube channel, because your support is so very much appreciated as well. And if you are watching this on YouTube and you have yet to subscribe, do not forget to do so if you would like to support the channel. But yeah, y'all, without further ado, we are going to get into ATEEZ's Halloween performances because I'm excited to see how it's gonna go. Oh. Okay. 2020? Oh.
그대는 귀여운 나의 검은 고양이 새빨간 리본이 멋지게 어울려 그러나 어쩌다 돌아져
Is that you now? Oh my Wow, everybody looking good.
Yo, yes, so Turbo, ATEEZ, nothing out here. 모두 손머리 위, 자 손머리 위로, 모두 다 같이.
Okay. Okay. What?
어찌야 너랑 나랑 결혼할래? 응, 회사밖에 꿈마가 내게 주문했어. 정말로 나는 너무너무 우스워서 넌 어려서 안돼. 스스럽게도 내 팔에 매달려서 우는 거야 허허. 그래서 나는 섹스 빌며 달라서 기분하게 어디 귀여운 나의 검은 고양이 새빨간 리본이 멋지게 어울려. 그러나 어쩌다 돌아져 버리면 얄밉게 약해져서 마음 상해요. 검은 고양이 네로 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 귀여운 나의 친구는 검은 고양이 네로 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 이랬다 저래 나 장난꾸러기 라라라라라라.
Come on. This choreography is actually really insane. And they make it look really easy too. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Okay. You don't usually see women as dancers with ATEEZ, so this is cool. I love that. Okay, your song, you know it's out here holding him up like it ain't nothing.
Let me hear the voice hitting more to your titty. Put up your hands, do you ready? Are you guys ready? Say no. It's time to sing it together. Say 1, 2, let's go.
Okay. Okay, he is here. Okay. People said he was in the video. I can't believe that's so cool. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, now the 8 black cats. Now that's something legendary. Okay, come on now. Oh, like it's giving ideas. The black cat Nero ATEEZ. Okay, like I was so transfixed, I couldn't even really say nothing. I was just trying to absorb all of it in. But ATEEZ is really out here because they already been proved that they are one of the, and I don't mean this disrespectfully, okay? I don't mean this disrespectfully, okay? I really do not. But they are proving that they are one of the most talented K-pop groups out right now. Because one thing about ATEEZ is they're going to be on beat. Yeah. Okay, and I've noticed because, y'all, and I didn't want to say nothing because I didn't notice it until it was pointed out by other dancers. Like there's something going on right now in Korea. It's like a dance survival show called Street Woman Fighter Season 2. and the Jam Republic, and I'm following them. I'm not following the show really. I just make sure I vote on the Mnet app for them. But there is a dancer in the group, and her name is Latrice, and I've been following Latrice since she was Lay's dancer, and I'm talking about Lay from EXO. Okay, so yeah, so Lay from EXO, or AKA Lay Jung, and when he was doing his solo career even though he was released internationally, he was predominantly doing concerts in China, where he's from. And she was one of the main dancers that would be her and her brother, because her and her brother used to choreograph for Lay's concerts and shows. And I'm like, so when Latrice was announced as being a member of Jam Republic on the show, I'm like, okay, yeah, it's gonna eat. I already know that they gonna be doing what they gonna do, and that we have so many other talented people in Jam Republic as well. Okay, I'm like, I already knew. But in regards to that, it was something that one of the other dancers from another group, I don't know what the group is called, but I think her name was like Red Lick or something like that. And like she had made a comment about Latrice's choreography, and like a lot of people that were in the dancer community on TikTok had a lot to say, because they did point out that a lot of K-pop groups, for some reason, are taught to freestyle based off of the lyrics of the song instead of on the beat. And if you can't freestyle to the beat, you can't really freestyle. I'm like, and I'm gonna just leave it there. But ATEEZ is one of the few groups, like ATEEZ, BTS, TXT, yeah, and there's probably a few other ones I could name, but they dance on beats. And I'm like, and that's how you know you are a real like dancer that has a gift for it, because anybody can dance according to the lyrics of a song. That's not really, it doesn't mean that your dance is going to actually match the tempo and the beat of the song. But ATEEZ is on beat. And I'm like, and I've noticed that. Like, that's why some K-pop groups' choreography looks different, because it's choreographed based on the lyrics and not the beat of the song. And I was just like, But I noticed that ATEEZ's choreography is based on the beat. And so it seamlessly is performed well. And I'm like, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, I noticed that. I was like, oh, okay, so that's the difference. That is the difference. That's like, I'm like, okay. I was like, I just had to point that out, because ATEEZ be dancing. Okay, one thing they gonna do is they're not just gonna give us vocals and raps, but they gonna give us a dance that's hard to do. Even like the bouncy dance has to be one of their simpler dances, and it's still not easy. Yeah, because everything else I'm not gonna try. Like this Black Cat Nero, I ain't even gonna try it. I'm like, I ain't even gonna waste your time trying to get this done. No, it's just not gonna be done. I can't do it. But yeah, we gonna get into the next video, y'all. And it's the Wonderland. Oh, the Wonderland Halloween page. And this was even before that one. This was back in 2019. Whoa. Okay, come on. Come on. Okay. Whoa. How did they get them contacts in Songwa's eyes, though? I love it. Okay, come on, son. Oh, okay, he got his hair braided for this and everything. Oh, I love it. Hey. Oh, the cameraman is out here. Oh, okay, this must have been when Maggie wasn't there, because I did notice there was just 7. Okay, come on, your song. Oh, oh, young. Oh. You know what? Oh, they giving. It's the way that they're performing inside of performing, which is not easy to do. Oh, something must have been going on with Jungkook's ankle at the time. And they still out here performing. Come on. This is so cool. Ooh. They out here. I love it. Like they were just animated corpses and then they have to go back to sleep. I'm done. That is so dope. Okay, even without Mickey there and with Jungkook having to sit it out, I'm like, and ATEEZ was still eating it up. Okay. I'm so glad that these were recommended because you really get to see the artistry of artists here. Okay, I'm like, they unmatched. They on their whole another level. They on their own separate plane here. That's all I'm gonna say. They on their own separate plane here. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. And I'm glad that they like let Jungkook sit it out because some people, like in the States, even we have artists that were like in groups back in the day, not now, luckily, but groups back in like the early 90s, 80s, 70s, 60s, and then like the 2000 groups that were kids at the time, where they would get sick, they would literally give them a cortisone shot. Even when they had like things going on with their ankles and their knees, they would give them a cortisone shot and tell them to get on that stage and perform. I'm like, yeah, in America, the American music industry. So I'm like, yeah, I'm glad that ATEEZ's company, KQ, does care about them and ain't gonna make them perform on, like, if they got a fracture or a broken ankle or a sprained ankle, they're not gonna make you perform on it because some of these companies will. And I'm glad that ATEEZ is at a company that won't make you do that because, oof. And anything can happen. Like, not anything can happen, but like anything could cause you to accidentally get hurt. You could fall wrong. Okay, you can fall wrong. I'm gonna never forget when I sprained my ankle, and this is the only time that I've ever sprained anything on my body in my life. And it was in college, and it was because of a really ridiculous reason. Like, I was trying to avoid a geese because when I was going to school in Oklahoma, I will not expand as to why I was going to school in Oklahoma when I'm not from Oklahoma. Just know it was a Christian university in Oklahoma. When I was going to school in Oklahoma for college, we had geese on campus, and they were the Canadian geese, you know, the ones that always be starting fights with people. So, and we couldn't do any harm. We would get fined $100 if we harmed the geese. So I was just trying to avoid the geese because it was squawking at me for no reason. And then because my dorm at the time, there was an incline, so there was the cement sidewalk, and then on the side there was like the grass, but it inclined down. So I was trying to like avoid it to get to my PE class because we're mandated to have PE for every semester for all 4 years. It's a ridiculous rule, but whatever. And I was like, okay, I just got to get to this class because I'm already running late, and it takes me like 5 to 8 minutes to walk down there because it's a little bit away, like half a mile away from the dorm. So I'm like, okay. I was like trying to avoid the geese and for some reason I misstepped and sprained my ankle. And I was like, okay, it's fine. I could just walk it off. Y'all, I ran a mile on that ankle. Could not move for 3 days after I made it back to my dorm. That's all I'm gonna say. So yeah, it ain't no joke. I did not notice that I had a sprained ankle, but I had to go to the nurse's office, and they're like, yeah, you sprained it and you ran on it. So I'm like, okay, so things could just randomly happen. And I was missing classes for like 3 days. But luckily it was a weekend for 2 of them, so I was fine. But I had to email my professors and let them know I sprained my ankle by accident and I cannot move to go to class. And I was just like, it was like not the most embarrassing emails that I've ever, like it was an embarrassing situation to admit to my professors. I'm like, yeah. Because I was like, I had engineering classes back then, so I was like, y'all, I was irritated. I'm like, this does not happen to me. But it did. And I ran on it by accident. And I ran a mile. Like, I finished it in 12 minutes. But the cost was 3 days. That was the cost. I'm like, shouldn't have did that. Because it felt weird while I was running. And I'm like, it hurt. And I'm like, it don't hurt bad. But I'm like, dang. Like, what's going on with my foot? Why is it lagging behind? It's sprained. I'm like, I'm so glad I didn't break nothing. But yeah, so I was feeling juggle. Because I'm like, anything could happen to cause you to have to sit it out on a performance. So I'm glad he was cool and they let him sit it out. But yeah, we're going to get into, Deja Vu, the performance video. Oh, they look good in their fits. Let's go, y'all. There's something about this song. It's like an earworm. Ooh. Oh. It's the capes for me. Come on, son. Don't play with us. Ooh. Okay, your song. Give it to us. Ooh. Is song going in a corsets? Wow. Okay. I heard it's very hard to dance with them on, so kudos to him. Hey. I love it. Ooh. Come on. Mingy and the hip movement. He ain't never escaping the allegations. I'm sorry. What kind of outfit does your son got on? I'm like, what? There are so many straps on these outfits that they are wearing. I'm like, wow. It be detailed. Come on, costume designers. Come on. Okay. Come on. That was good. That was good. That was good. Oh, and then it's a final video of Pirate King. Oh, did they perform this live? On the streets of Korea? Yo! Wow. It's gonna be zombie. Wow. Okay. Oh. I love this. Whoever did the makeup for them in every video deserves. Oh, that was cool. That effect. I love that. Oh, come on. Oh. I like the contacts that they got. Cause that's tight. The way his are fluorescent. This is something else. Like, wow. You better kill it. Okay, entertainment and Dingo. Okay. Wow. Okay, like they did that. They did that. Like the screens was necessary because they was out here. And this was almost 5 years ago. Right when they was like right around the time they was debuting, their debut year. Wow. Oh, like literally a month after they debuted. Okay, I'm like, that's all I'm gonna say. I'm like a month after they debuted, and that's how hard they was going. Pirate King, I really love that era. I ain't gonna lie. Like, that's one of my favorite ATEEZ eras outside of the current one that we are in. The world era. Something about that Pirate King era. Something about it. Something about it. It's something about it does something to you. Anyway, that's all I'm saying. So something about it does something to you. The girls that get it. And the guys that get it. That's all I'm saying. And the non-gender binary people that get it. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, like this ATEEZ, they did that. The way that they ate it up on Pirate King, they gave us Deja Vu. They gave us the Wonderland Halloween special. They gave us the Black Cat Nero. It's just amazing. It's just amazing. And that's all I'm gonna say. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. I love this. Their artistry ain't no joke. And the way that they were performing inside of performing, just to up the ante for the Halloween theme. That's all I'm saying. I'm just like, artists, okay, artists, because they was giving it. And then Mnet, I happen to like Mnet specifically for the Wonderland performance, just because the way that the camera was shaking in time with the choreography and the way that they were able to make sure that they zoomed in and got from the angle that they were supposed to, all of the nuances of them adding the Halloween flair to the Wonderland performance. Love it. Love it. But I also love just the ones that were uploaded on ATEEZ channels, because ATEEZ they're gonna do it every time. But yeah, y'all, that's my reaction. I probably rambled and talked too much on it. However, that's how I react to stuff. So yeah, that is my reaction to 4 of ATEEZ's Halloween performances. If y'all know of any more, let me know in the comments, because I'm hoping that they give us one for Bouncy. Okay, because you know it's September right now, but October is right around the corner. They can give us for like Bouncy, or if they want to do Cyberpunk, or they want to do Django. Like, I'm just like throwing that out there just in case, you know, somebody from KQ see it. And you know, like, it don't gotta be Bouncy Halloween special. It could be any of the other 2 songs that I mentioned. I'm like, I would love to see it. That's all I'm gonna say. I would love to see it. I would love to see it. The people would love to see it. I feel like it's a need at this point. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. But yeah, y'all, if you have made it to the end of the video, I want to thank you so much for watching. And again, if you're watching this on YouTube, you are a subscriber on the channel, thank you so much for being a subscriber. And if you're watching this on YouTube and you have yet to subscribe to the channel, do not forget to do so if you'd like to support the channel further. And if you're watching this on Patreon, once again, thank you so much for being a patron. And y'all, I will see you on the next reaction relatively soon. But until then, bye.